And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And so here's Denver. 4-point game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Allen's checked in for Memphis.
Allen.
To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 7.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Kasparov, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The drive by Allen. That's good. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got 8.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. The pass to Valentine. Allen outside. From the arc. Here's Baker. Up and in from the low block.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Laverne. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Laverne's got 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
It's Allen on the wing. With some arc, and it's Denver with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Myers. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle, kicks it out to Allen. Here's Baker, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match. And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And so we conclude the first half. Nuggets lead by 7 and will return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking, as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
The second half just about to get going here. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Emmanuel Mudiay.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. They've got Willis, and it's Jamison in at the power forward position.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Bowman passes to Nurkic. Leans from outside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now Willis to the paint. Memphis moving it around. Six to shoot. Back to Dragic. Baseline J on the way. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Black.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Pass to Mudiay. There's the pick. Here's McCullough. Feeds to Mudiay. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Got a piece of it. Ward, he's guarded by Dragic. Ward, the pass to Mudiay. Down low, passes it to Ward. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Gadsden. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. He's got 9. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Denver calls timeout.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Inside, McCullough. Count that one. McCullough's got 6 points.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Gadsden. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
The dish to Nurkic. Over in the corner, Moutier, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Looking now at some numbers for Nurkic. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
5 on the clock. Here's Ward. It's deflected, but he gets it back.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Willis. He kicks it to Black. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. First in scoring, first in shooting percentage. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Willis. Jeffries, good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
And there's the pass to Willis. There's the bucket, good. 9 points in the game so far.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dishes it to Jeffries. Now the feed to Nurkic. Denver passing it around. Passes it to Bowman. Here's McCullough. Here's Theus. And again, Denver with the triple.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And so here's Memphis. Denver able to drain the 3. Here's Gadsden. That 3 off the mark.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Jamison, a screen. Pass to Willis. Back to Jamison. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Pass to Bowman. He feeds it to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Kicks it to Jeffries. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Here's Bowman. Again, the Nuggets score. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 6. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Out to the right wing. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Feeds it to Jeffries. Screen by Nurkic. The pass to Bowman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCullough. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes the first. Good on both. Knocked loose. Here is Pittman. Pass to Baker. Inside. Here's Valentine. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Uwala, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Clock at 6. From the wing, and it's Denver scoring again.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Baker. Shoots from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 8.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
There's the pass to Myers. Pass to Williamson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Grizzlies. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Denver Nuggets just way behind.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
Over to the left wing. There's a screen. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Valentine. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
So it's Denver now. 6-point lead. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Passes to Baker. The open jump shot off the mark.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And so here's Denver. 6-point game. Great D that time from Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And Denver has possession, following the score by Memphis. Lets it go from 11, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 16. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And so here's Memphis. They trail by 6. There's the dish to Black. He kicks to Dragic. Over in the corner, Green. Memphis moving it around. And it's Dragic off the drive. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Dragic has got 6 points.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
They set the pick. To the paint. And it's blocked. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Black. 8 points for him. Fires from the wing. Moutier with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Grizzlies trail by 6, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Moutier, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And Denver has possession following the score by Memphis. Shot clock at 3. From 18 feet away. And right on target. Good.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's Jamison, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Denver making a switch here. Jamison hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ward, the pass to Moutier. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And the shot is good.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And so here's Memphis. 4-point game. Dishes it to Jamison. Pass to Willis. Fires from 18. And another miss by Memphis. The Nuggets leading by 4. The pass to Bowman. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. He dishes it to Nurkic. Ward. He's guarded by Dragic. Fades away. They grab their own miss with the second effort, and Nurkic lays it in.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now, here's Moutier. The feed to Nurkic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Willis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. There's a screen. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Now, here's Nurkic. Here's McCullough. Screen by Nurkic. Passes it to Bowman. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCullough. He's guarded by Dragic. Baseline jumper. And again, it's Denver.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Jamison, a screen. Down low. The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Ward. There's a good screen. Pass to McCullough. Jamison with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Willis with it. The baseline J. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. To the wing right side. Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. Denver passing it around. Pass to McCullough. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. Nurkic trying to get open. And it's off from three-point range. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Gadsden. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Now, here's Nurkic. Goes up from the top of the key, and right through it goes. He's got 22. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Gadsden, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Denver has possession, following the score by Memphis. Ward, he's covered by Willis. Here's Ward. No good with the triple.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Jamison, a screen. To the paint. He feeds it to Black. Denver grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That one goes. Count it. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
For Memphis, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. To the inside, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Baker, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's McCullough. Here's Williamson. There's the pick. Kicks to Nurkic. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 19.
How about raising his game here in the fourth quarter? Missing just one of his 5 attempts so far.
Moutier passes to Williamson. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. Now the pass to Bowman to the left wing. Here's Williamson. And Willis pulls it down. Passes it to Baker. There's a screen by Willis. Baker passes to Willis. Black in the post, working on Nurkic. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Moutier. To the middle. Offensive rebound. Here's McCullough. Comes up empty down low. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Willis. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Moutier, guarded closely. Williamson, the pass to Moutier. Pulls up on the wing. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gadsden. Got a hand on it. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. He's covered by Willis. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're losing by 3. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .144 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gadsden. Sinks the 15-footer. 21 points in the game.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .133 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to McCullough. Denver passing it around. Right wing. Now here's Moutier.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Denver calls timeout. They're leading by 1. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Williamson. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
To the middle, here's Black, buries it, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now here's Moutier, tight defense on him. Good.
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the three. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick two. I think they've got to look for a quality three to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Baker. Dragic left side. To tie it up. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Denver calls timeout. To win the game. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment.
Check it out.
Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one. Getting going right now. So Memphis will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Willis. And it's Black in at the 5, home in the paint.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now, here's Moutier. Pass to Bowman. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Memphis making a change here. Jamison's checked in.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. To the right side. Ward, he's covered by Willis. Here's Nurkic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
So far in the game for Nurkic, he has 9 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Now here's Dragic. Gadsden, he's guarded by Nurkic. That drops. He has 29.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
The pass to Ward. Screen by Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ward. The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Willis the pass to Black. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Moutier. Softly drops in the floater. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Inside, here's Jamison. And it's Denver with the rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ward. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of move.
Memphis trailing here. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Moutier pass to Ward. Here's McCullough. Feeds to Moutier. The dish to Nurkic. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Moutier. The Grizzlies making the shot. That's tipped. 3 on 3. Here's Jamison, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Jamison. He has 8 points and 2 blocks.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Moutier, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Bowman passes to Ward. He kicks it to Moutier. To the inside, right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit. He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the first overtime. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. This is Nurkic. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And here's Moutier. Ward the pass to Bowman. Nurkic picks to Moutier. From deep three-point range, gets it to fall.